Sure, here's a possible introduction for the YouTube video script. Hello and welcome to this video on the role of the state in the UK economy, examining the relationship between the government and the private sector. The economy is a fundamental aspect of any country's well-being, and the role of the state in it is crucial. The UK is no exception, and understanding the relationship between the government and the private sector is essential for businesses and individuals alike. In this video, we will explore the theoretical perspectives on the role of the state in the economy, examine the historical context of the state-private sector relationship in the UK, and analyze the government's and the private sector's respective roles in the UK economy. By the end of this video, you will have a better understanding of the complex relationship between the state and the private sector in the UK economy, its implications for businesses and individuals, and its future prospects. Theoretical perspectives on the role of the state in the economy. There are different theoretical perspectives on the role of the state in the economy. One of the most influential is Keynesianism, which argues that the state has a vital role to play in stabilizing the economy through fiscal and monetary policies. Keynesianism emerged in the 1930s in response to the Great Depression, and it advocates for government intervention to promote economic growth and stability. Another influential perspective is neoliberalism, which emerged in the 1970s and advocates for a minimalist state that limits its intervention in the economy. According to neoliberalism, the market should be left to regulate itself. A third perspective is the mixed economy, which combines elements of both Keynesianism and neoliberalism. In a mixed economy, the state provides public goods and services, such as education, healthcare, and infrastructure, while also regulating the market and promoting economic growth. To understand the current state-private sector relationship in the UK, we need to look at its historical context. After World War II, the UK adopted a mixed economy model, with the state playing a significant role in regulating the economy and providing public goods and services. This model lasted until the late 1970s, when Margaret Thatcher's government introduced neoliberal policies that sought to reduce the state's role in the economy. Thatcherism was based on the idea of the free market, and it involved privatization, deregulation, and cuts to public spending. Thatcher's government believed that these policies would promote economic growth and create a more efficient economy. In the 1990s, the Labour Party under Tony Blair adopted a different approach, known as New Labour. New Labour continued the neoliberal policies of Thatcherism, but it also emphasized investment in public services and welfare programs. The government's role in the UK economy. The government's role in the UK economy is multifaceted. It is responsible for regulating the market and ensuring fair competition among businesses. It also sets fiscal and monetary policies to promote economic growth and stability. The government provides public goods and services such as education, healthcare, and infrastructure, and it also implements redistributive policies to reduce inequality. One of the key tools that the government uses to regulate the economy is taxation. Taxation is used to raise revenue for public goods and services and to incentivize or discourage certain behaviors, such as investing in specific sectors or using certain types of energy. The government can also use monetary policy to regulate the supply of money in the economy and control inflation. The private sector's role in the UK economy. The private sector plays a significant role in the UK economy. It includes businesses of all sizes, from small startups to large corporations, across a range of industries such as finance, manufacturing, and technology. The private sector is responsible for creating jobs and generating economic growth, and it is also a source of innovation and competition. One of the advantages of the private sector is its ability to respond quickly to changes in the market and to adapt to new technologies and trends. Private businesses can also be more efficient and innovative than public institutions. However, the private sector is not without its challenges, including issues of market concentration, income inequality, and environmental impact. The interdependence between the government and the private sector. The government and the private sector in the UK are interdependent, and their relationship is complex. Public-private partnerships are a common way for the two sectors to collaborate on projects such as infrastructure development, healthcare delivery, and education. Private businesses can also benefit from government funding and support in the form of grants and subsidies. Corporate social responsibility is another way that the private sector can work with the government to address social and environmental issues. Private businesses can also use their resources to influence public policy through lobbying and interest groups. At the same time, the government also relies on the private sector for economic growth and job creation. The government's ability to provide public goods and services depends on a healthy and growing private sector. In conclusion, the relationship between the government and the private sector in the UK is a complex and multifaceted one. While the private sector is responsible for creating jobs and generating economic growth, the government plays a critical role in regulating the market, providing public goods and services, and addressing social and environmental challenges. Looking ahead, the direction of the state-private sector relationship in the UK will depend on a range of factors, including political and economic trends, social and environmental pressures, and public opinion. Whatever the future holds, it is clear that the relationship between the government and the private sector will continue to be a key driver of economic and social progress in the UK. Thank you for watching.